Hello, I welcome you in this session of hydraulic machines. In the previous lecture, we have seen the ideal indicator diagram of reciprocating pump. Today we are going to learn the effect of acceleration of water on the indicator diagram. So here the dotted line represents the ideal indicator diagram of the reciprocating pump, wherein the variation of acceleration of water is not considered. So here previously the point A, this is point B, C and D. This dotted line represents ideal indicator diagram, wherein AB is suction stroke and CD is the delivery stroke, and these two lines are parallel to the stroke length. This line, dotted line, representing atmospheric head line. The suction stroke line is below to the atmospheric pressure head line by amount HS, and delivery stroke is above atmospheric head line by the amount delivery head HD. Now let's see the effect of acceleration of water. Now in the suction stroke, the acceleration head can be written as, so this is acceleration head in the suction pipe is equal to length of the suction pipe by gravity into area of the cylinder by cross sectional area of the suction pipe r omega square into cos theta. So during the suction stroke, the value of theta is going to vary from 0, 90 and 180. At the beginning of the stroke, theta is 0, at the middle of the stroke, theta is 90, and at the end of suction stroke, theta is 180. So let's put this value here. Cos theta, that is cos 0, is 1. Therefore acceleration head becomes Ls upon G into A upon As into r omega square. So here acceleration head of water in the suction pipe is positive, means this value should be added here in the HS. So now the suction stroke is now starting from point A dash, which is at a distance of HS and HAS. Now at the middle of the stroke, the theta is 90, so cos theta is 0 and acceleration head is 0. So there is no acceleration head at the middle of the stroke. Therefore the suction stroke of actual line is going to intersect on ideal suction stroke. So here is the point of intersection. Now we'll see what is going to happen at the end of the suction stroke. So at the end theta is 180, so cos theta is minus 1 and acceleration head becomes negative. Now this acceleration head of water should be subtracted from this suction head. So point B dash is representing the end of suction stroke, and whose value is less than suction head. So this line, this value is less than suction head value. So line A dash B dash is representing the suction stroke when variation of acceleration of water is considered. Similarly, at the beginning of delivery stroke, where again theta is 0, then acceleration head will be positive. Therefore this value of acceleration head should be added in the delivery head. So point C dash representing beginning of the delivery stroke. at the middle of delivery stroke theta is 90, therefore acceleration head becomes 0. Therefore this delivery stroke at the middle is going to intersect on ideal delivery stroke. At the end of delivery stroke, this theta is 180 and acceleration head becomes negative, which can be subtracted from delivery head. Therefore this height HAD representing acceleration head at delivery pipe at the end of delivery stroke. So the line C dash D dash representing the delivery stroke. Therefore if the variation of acceleration of water is considered, the indicator diagram is now going to change from ABCD to A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash. Now let's try to understand physics of this diagram. What is actually happening? Now, at the beginning of the suction stroke, this value is drop of pressure is more than the suction head representing by the ideal indicator diagram. This additional pressure head is required to create acceleration of water in the suction pipe. Means difference between atmospheric pressure and pressure in the cylinder should be more, then only liquid get accelerate in the suction pipe. So to provide this additional suction head, pressure drop should be more. So in actual practice, this will be the pressure drop takes place up to A dash. Now at the end of the stroke, what happens? The acceleration is negative, means the fluid is going to be retarded. When fluid is going to retard? When difference of pressure of water between cylinder and pressure of water in the sump becomes less. So this difference is less here, because in the sump pressure head is atmospheric pressure head, and now this pressure head is the pressure head of water in the cylinder. Now this pressure head becomes less. That's why there is a deceleration, means retardation of liquid takes place. So line A dash B dash is representing the suction stroke. Similarly, what happens in the delivery stroke? At the beginning of delivery stroke, fluid has to accelerate. So to create that acceleration, the pressure difference of water in the cylinder and pressure of water in the delivery pipe should be more. So here the additional acceleration is shown. At the end of the stroke, again there is a deceleration. So to create this deceleration, the pressure difference of water in the cylinder and the pressure of water in the delivery pipe should be less. That's why the fluid get retarded at the end of the delivery stroke, which is shown by HAD. So the line A dash, B dash, C dash and D dash is representing the indicator diagram by considering the effect of acceleration of water. In these cases, the work done by the reciprocating pump remains same to the work done by the ideal indicator diagram, because whatever work done is carried out here, the same area is occupied over here. So these two areas become same, as well as here towards left of this point, whatever area is occupied, the same area is occupied over here. So area under the curve is not going to change, means work done by the reciprocating pump by when considering the acceleration of water becomes same. Thank you.